Dad! Ice cold 40.
I'm breaking down Brooklyn Nine-Nine episode by episode. Here's 99 Things You Missed in Season 1, Episode 18, The Apartment.
A mysterious stranger robbed the store and then hid the gun in your underpants.
Well, yeah, if you say it like that, it don't sound believable.
We start with Jake interviewing a perp played by Altony Williams, who also appeared in Criminal Minds and House.
Did you get my report on the Finley murder?
This name drop is likely a reference to the show's head of makeup, Helen Murray Finley. And the tiny police officer on Jake's desk has been condemned to the spring.
Yeah, I looked it over.
Thanks, Dad.
Everyone in frame seems invested other than Casey Cook.
You just called Captain Holt Dad.
No, I didn't. I said thanks, man.
Do you see me as a father figure, Peralta?
You did call him Dad, dude.
You've done nothing but lie since you got here.
All right, I was lying about the holdup, but...
Aha!
Jake's lips are out of sync when he says,
It was a trap. All part of my devious plan.
officers do actually intentionally use this technique to provoke a confession. The best way to counteract this is the mic technique.
Lawyer. I believe you.
Thank you.
Son, you want to talk about it later over a game of catch?
I'd like that.
I'd be remiss not to mention the very popular blooper from this scene.
I know you'd all rather be at home.
As these two are also here on the weekend, they must be part of the detective squad. I don't know, maybe they're actually Detective Cook and Detective Brown.
Binge watching media content.
No spoilers.
These will be self-evaluations.
We get another edition of Briefing Room Whiteboard Details. And the writers of B&E on Lincoln Place, which is a real Brooklyn location, but doesn't feature 2345 like the lead at the bottom suggests. Behind Holt is the Dean Street carjacking, led by the never-before-mentioned Detective Ash something. Finally, there's an aggravated assault worked by Detective Brown that was apparently started over what to watch on TV.
Please stay out of the way of the weekend squad.
The presence of a weekend squad kinda contradicts 48 hours, but I guess they could have just been called off due to extenuating circumstances.
I hate the weekend squad. Detective Lohank shaves at my desk and gets hair all over my...
Dismissed. I'm pumped for these evaluations, sir.
Terry's mouth doesn't sync with what he's saying here at Ag.
I can't wait to hear what you have to say about my squad. I think they've had a great year.
Holt's coffee table is home to a new photography book. While this does match the many cameras on Holt's shelf, it's also from a cutscene with Amy, as seen in this promotional photo. It also reveals the book is by the show's production designer, Sharon Busey.
I feel like a proud mama hen whose baby chicks have learned to fly.
Not only has the art of the fairground ride changed, but the glass of red dye has moved from Rosa's desk to Holt's office.
Chickens are famously bad at flying.
This is a result of selective breeding to maximize the amount of usable meat per chicken. But also, this should probably make the mama hen prouder, because her baby chicks have overcome decades of profit-first genetic engineering. So Terry's given us a lot to think about there.
Peralta has to be first, which shows...
Nope. So I have 72 arrests.
At the end of his bet with Amy, he has 93 arrests, so this number is odd. I'm guessing this review is done by what each detective has achieved since Holt's arrival. So without the 24 arrests Jake had before then, that puts him at a truly nice number. Adding Brandon Jacoby, the hotel room thief, and the cab driver from last episode brings us to his total of 72. Granted, this doesn't include the two perps arrested in the bet, but given they didn't work the full case, I'm guessing he didn't take credit as to not vulture the people who did the legwork.
But most importantly, I wore a tie sometimes.
Come on, Jake, don't make me add another counter.
Is there any way I can borrow $4?
Why on earth do you need money?
I need to buy my apartment.
Shouldn't you be asking somebody else for that kind of money? Like a bank?
I tried that.
The bank interior shots were filmed in the lobby of the Herald Examiner building. We first saw it in the pilot with Terry's flashback, but it's also appeared a lot in Sunny, most notably as Cagino's, but also as a bank for this iconic scene. In this case, it's a branch of Capital Trust Bank, which first appeared in Halloween.
I cannot believe you're gonna lose Nana's apartment. We grew up together. We used to hang out there every day after school.
Gina and Jake's relationship actually mirrors their actors as they were childhood friends.
That's right. We didn't have fathers.
Peralta, I will not give you a cool $500,000.
I want to take Vivian somewhere romantic tonight. Graziolo's for the porco digestivo meal.
Neither the restaurant or this dish actually exists. But more importantly, we get another glance at the mystery window adjacent to Holt's office.
Pig bung gelato for two, anyone?
Okay, this one does kind of exist, but the bunghole part is a common misnomer. The dish in question largely uses pig blood and not rectum. And Amy is reading a soap opera-scented magazine that we learn in a few seasons is probably closer to Rosa's tastes.
Weekend Crew.
Lohank is played by Matt Walsh. He's probably best known for his roles in Veep and The Hangover, but he's also appeared in Parks and Rec Community and 2010's Freak Dance with a role that made me do an audible double take.
Detective Kearns and I leave presents for each other.
I genuinely couldn't find a wooden spoon like this, so I'm guessing Charles got it purely to pull this maneuver.
Next time I catch him shaving, I'm gonna punch him so hard in the mouth he bites his own heart.
Huge thanks to Oakley from the Discord, who found out this exterior is located on 50 J Street in Brooklyn.
It is always so crazy coming back here.
Gina rotates and her facial expressions change in the cuts.
Remember when Nana got cable? We watched House Party 2 so many times.
To stunt coordinator director for House Party 2, Bob Miner, actually appears in a season 3 episode.
I'm psyched to be hanging like this, old school styles with a Z.
Using a Z like this has roots in hip-hop and graffiti culture, as angular letters are more easy to spray consistently. It later became a characteristic of early internet slang in both leet speak and alternative forums.
Can I interest you in an ice-cold fody?
The fodies in question are Golden Roman from ISS Props.
You have a debilitating spending problem. You have 6 massage chairs.
We only see 4 of them, but I guess they could be in his bedroom. And Jake has a soft smash, which I can only assume is the title of your sex tape.
Well, they don't make a massage couch.
They actually do, and it's as expensive as you'd expect. And Jake is holding a Spalding Never Flat basketball with the name obscured like the one in Operation Broken Feather.
You also have 3 turntables.
I'm learning how to...
The third turntable is off to one side, and the record in front has a reference to Stephen Dudichar, who was a second AD on Breaking Bad, The Good Place, and a show you may have heard of called Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
It sounds like Joy Behar falling down some stairs.
Thankfully, it wasn't down a flight of stairs, but Joy Behar did notably deck it on The View,
You also purchased Olympus Has Fallen on demand 12 times.
which notably features Rick Chambers as himself, who would go on to appear in season 4. And Jake saying,
Just watched it a lot.
sounds added in post.
Technically speaking, you're bankrupt, kiddo.
That sounds bad. This is so unfair.
Jake has an FDNY soccer ball, which only really makes sense if he stole it out of spite. And Jake eating pickles lets me point out that Terry's Halal branded pickles from a few episodes ago were likely a reference to Hillel Smith of the show's prop department.
It seems illegal they didn't tell you this was happening.
Jake has a Tupperware full of condiment packets, which is fittingly cheap for his character.
Ooh, let's check the mail tab. No.
Jake's address is listed as 11238 Houston Avenue and Houston Street, neither of which are real locations. And this return address references the show's art director Colin D. Owen and his hometown of Riverside, California.
No.
This definitely isn't the same bathroom we saw in episode 2, but it does have the same shower curtain and decorative rubber duck.
I do know one way we could get the money. He's kind of skeevy, but he will loan money to anybody.
Jake's head turns in the cuts.
So he's a loan shark.
Let's go.
But to get things back on track, I'd like to bring in sex.
I was reading the sergeant's lips through the wind when he either said bring in sex or sex.
Are you ready for your self-evaluation?
I am.
What is your biggest flaw?
My biggest flaw, working hard, being. Got it.
There's a new poster for the NYPD quarterly meeting, which apparently has a focus on nursing.
Rosa, look.
Another episode, another break room whiteboard ads. This time it's advertising a St. Patrick's Day potluck with plenty of Irish beer. Detective Casey Cook teleports behind Lo Hank in the cuts. And Rosa's desk has this black cover over it that was absent in previous episodes to stop stubble actually becoming an issue. We get a close look at a poster for the aforementioned potluck, and it has 2555 phone numbers with the correct Brooklyn area code.
The fellow's locker with shaving cream and loose hair.
Like it.
I know just where to get a bundle of loose hair.
So what's up? You need another bag of hair? Yeah.
No.
We'll talk later.
Frank's office is at 12 Bay 50th Street in Brooklyn. And despite being credited as Frank Spond, the son has a different surname in homage to writer and executive producer Luke Del Tredici.
Look, I'm not a bank.
Alongside this comically small globe, Frank has a bottle of Old Crow Crotch. It isn't a real brand, but mirrors the design of the actual Old Crow bourbon.
It's my own personal money, so I take a larger vig.
This is a shortened form of vigorish, which is a Yiddish word meaning high interest. And the glass moves closer to the bottle of Old Crow Crotch in the cuts.
Well, I don't need much, just like $4.
Nah, too much.
We do have to go now, so please excuse us.
The windows of Frank's office don't match what was shown in the establishing shots.
I just need enough to show the co-op board I can make a down payment. How about $20?
2 bags of ziti.
Calling cash this actually originated from The Sopranos. And if the Old Crow Crotch wasn't enough, Frank has a bottle of Disaronno in the back.
Oh, Little Mermaid.
Rosa has a smile so big, Boyle actually points it out for me. And the cream they're using is also from ISS Props. Rosa drew a heart around this photo of Lo Hank's wife and dog.
I'm Tom Selleck. Park my chopper on the beach.
Tom Selleck never actually said this.
I'm a billy goat.
Mr. Henders, Jake.
The co-op board meeting was an hour ago.
These interior shots were filmed in 1621 South Grand Avenue, which very much does not match the establishing shot they use.
I'm pretty busy with police work, you know.
Jake has gained 4 visible ribbons since episode 13, 3 of which he shares with Holt.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Oh my god.
That's $20 right there.
Where did you get this money?
While the money in question does have a suspicious red stain, it doesn't appear to be marked as motion picture use only like other prop notes. However, the way they're organized means they likely have a blank rear side to work around counterfeiting laws. It also rotates in the cut several times.
We left you 15 voicemails.
My generation mostly texts. I'm only 33.
Jake has got a year younger since ME time.
We're in the same generation. I'm 31.
Mr. Hender's actor was actually 45 at the time of filming. The same businesswoman walks by twice.
I need you out by next Friday.
Next Friday's a little tough for me. Is there any way we can move it to next Friday? Unboom.
Careful. Nope.
Okay.
Jake walks completely the wrong way considering the next scene sees him arrive in his apartment. He also has a poster for the fictional artist Lil Alm Thang and a shark plush.
Chin up, little pup.
Jake finished his foldy from earlier, assumedly to build up courage before meeting his crush, Mr. Henders. I don't know why I added his crush. That wasn't even in the script. I'm just fan fiction writing it in real time.
We'll find you a new one.
I mean, maybe we'll find a great
Got it, girl.
in a cooler.
That's right, girl.
Maybe I'll even have a cute.
Get it, girl.
You gotta stop calling me.
Girl.
I know why you weren't happy with my self-evaluation. You didn't want me to say flawless,
Holt has an aerial photo of Roosevelt Island on his desk, which I guess is inspired by the book we talked about earlier.
but that's not right.
For a few frames, we can see a notepad tucked into Amy's waistband.
So, what's your biggest flaw?
My biggest flaw, I'm too competitive.
Holt's influence is clearly rubbing off on her as she's started wearing her watch facing inwards.
Bit of a killjoy. Every now and then I smoke a joy. I can keep going. I am deeply flawed.
Santiago.
Holt has changed the art on his wall after I called it askew last episode. While I couldn't find an origin for the first two, the third is a Portland Core's 2012 effigy displayed at Burning Man.
Oh no. I'm gonna kill the sergeant. I'll be right back.
This exterior shot is of 188 Norfolk Street.
Very good eye.
And the realtor is played by David Thoyne, who has also appeared in Good Girls and Dropouts.
It's also pet friendly.
Really? How would you even get a bed in here?
I'm pretty sure this is the same apartment door they use in the pilot.
Voila.
Nope.
This is kind of cool.
Interior shots for this apartment were filmed in the Hudson Loft in downtown LA, and this is our first trained pigeon appearance since Halloween. A poster on the lockers shows the 99 is hosting a bike safety seminar, and someone in the squad has a shortened Lao Tzu quote in their locker.
You going to the gym today?
This guy walking past teleports back across the bullpen in the cuts.
Been spending all my breaks on the phone with my wife, Nancy.
Matt Walsh also had a wife named Nancy in his role for Outsiders. This guy walking towards Holding teleports back in the cuts.
She fell down the stairs and broke her back.
Oh, no.
Now she's addicted to painkillers.
Oh.
Our dog Cinnamon got hit by a drunk driver.
Charles, can I see you for a minute?
Yep.
Why are the two of you doing this together?
Come on, Scully.
I'm trying to hurry, but when you grab the hair, it breaks apart.
Rosa's hand moves up in the cuts.
What the hell's going on here? Clean this up.
Yes, sir.
This establishing shot is slightly closer, revealing the digitally altered plaque outside Jake's apartment. This unfortunately led me down a rabbit hole of searching every New York address starting with 375 before Oakley ended my torment and found the actual location. The weird thing is, this doesn't match the envelope in the mail tub, so I'm guessing someone in the VFX team just hates me specifically. Jake has 14 shot glasses, 3 controllers, a little wooden mariachi dude, a remote control helicopter, 2 toy guns, a small NYPD van, and this werewolf demon type statue.
But what if I bought this apartment?
How could you afford this place? Have you been dealing drugs?
Considering episode 2, this is a fair question to ask.
Take the extra 0.2, sell it to our friends. I cut my own hair. I walk to work. I eat Scully's lunch every day.
We've seen Gina cut her own hair and sells pizza and steal Scully's lunch in the slump. But walking to work from her apartment on the Lower East Side would take over an hour, so she's either embellishing or very dedicated, considering the subway would more than cut that time in half.
I've rented the same crap box since I was 20 because it's so cheap.
The crap box in question would still be ludicrously expensive considering it's a loft apartment and it's in New York.
You're not better than me.
Grow up, Jake. Grow up, Jake.
Just checking out my new bedroom.
Take it your apartment thing didn't work out.
When did everyone decide to become an adult?
I'm pretty sure there's someone's sock in the couch, which really hammers home Jake's point.
Jake.
I know, she was just trying to help.
The corkboard has a fake hook hand that has been marked as evidence and a floorgasm poster with additions I can't quite make out.
Jake.
I know. I gotta talk to Gina. Thanks for your help, Amy.
What would you say Holt thinks my biggest flaw is?
Your shame cigarettes.
Oh my god.
Definitely not intentional, but the no smoking sign above Amy here is great framing.
You suck at throwing away your secret lists.
It's blurry, but the kitchen whiteboard is also advertising the St. Patrick's Day potluck.
I'm pretty sure I caught some form of face slice from that bag of hair.
Considering he doesn't have facial hair, this isn't possible, but there are small harmless creatures on everyone's face called Demodex mites, and they cause Terry to freak out in a later episode.
I haven't been much fun to hang out with over the last year or so.
You're pretty cool now that you're in love with someone else. Have a nice dinner.
They make a sorbet out of the tail.
This Building Dynamics poster features the show's paint supervisor, Melanie Mahoney.
Excuse me, Captain.
You can actually see Amy loitering to lip read the conversation in the reflection.
I'm gonna yell at you, and I don't want Santiago to read my lips.
I get the sentiment, but his back would still be to the window, so I'm not sure it matters that much.
All you wanted to do was play mind games with her. And I know Peralta can be childish, but he's grown up a heck of a lot since you got here.
This line is funny considering earlier this episode he went from 34 to 33 years old.
Okay, sit down. I'm gonna do your evaluation now.
Holt goes from sat to standing in the cuts.
Sergeant Jeffords, you're right. I could learn something from you.
And he actually does learn something.
You have every right to feel like a
proud mama hen.
This is identical to the establishing shot they used for Gina's apartment last time.
What do you want, Jake?
Gina is wearing the first of many wolf-based items of clothing. She also has incense, a microwave meal, and a slice of cake, which is a frankly goated combo.
I felt stupid, so I acted out. I'm sorry.
The Floorgasm poster from the apartment's last appearance is gone.
Yeah.
The traffic ambience in the background has been used a lot through the show, most obviously in the pilot during Jake's awkward pause.
Also, you should buy Nana's place. I'll sublet from you. I'd keep paying the same amount of rent and you would turn a small profit.
Whoever made this prop went to the effort of putting Jake's actual name on it instead of just using a sheet of generic numbers.
You have a deal.
Hello, detective.
I'm ready for my self-evaluation. My biggest flaw is that I care too much what you think of me. And I am so sure of that, I don't even care if you think I'm right.
Amy's lips don't line up here.
Evaluation over.
And finally, hot soup magically moves up the side of the bowl in the cuts.
Enjoy your soup.
A huge thank you to June Monkey 32, Sam Deskell, Mimic, Snellis Bellis, Balti and Bolt, Mr. Dudecats, Emma Layham, The Direct Gamer, FM 1055, Charcoal, and Sam Buckley for becoming 6-month members. Honestly, if you would ask me 6 months ago if I'd still be doing this, let alone have like 10 people who are paying regularly to see it, I would have not believed myself. So thank you so much, honestly. I forgot to write a question for while the members scroll. What's everyone's favorite like underrated YouTube channel? I'll see you in 2 weeks' time to get tactical.
Not a doctor.
Flaws.